Hello and welcome to your short and sweet eye yoga practice. Now this is something we don't think a lot about doing. We think about moving the bigger parts of our bodies in yoga, but our eyes are also held in place by 6 tiny muscles. And we want to maintain the health of those muscles because we use our eyes so much every day, especially with the increased screen time that we're doing. So I hope you'll join me with this. There's 3 things I just want you to be aware of before we begin the practice. The first is if you wear glasses, I'm going to encourage you to take them off and place them safely to one side, just because the rims of the glasses tend to restrict the movement that we can do with the eyes. The second thing is that I'm going to keep cueing you to keep that head steady. So what I mean by that is have those ears over the shoulders, looking straight ahead. And then as we move those eyes in different directions, keep that head steady in that position. The third thing is that at the end of the practice, I'm going to invite you to take those hands and place them on your face. So if you'd like to pause the video first to go wash your hands or use some hand sanitizer, do what makes you feel comfortable. So let's get started. So keeping that head steady, I'm going to invite you to start to imagine you're standing in front of a giant clock face. I'm going to cue the different parts of the clock to help with our direction. We're going to start with vertical movements. So keeping your head steady, looking towards the horizon for right now. And then with that head steady, looking all the way up to 12 or towards the ceiling. And then all the way down to 6 or the floor. Looking up to 12, looking down to 6, looking up to 12, looking down to 6, looking up to 12, down to 6, and once more up to 12, and then looking back at the horizon, close those eyes, take a nice deep breath in and out. Relax the eyes. And then opening those eyes, and now we're going to do horizontal movements, so from 9 to 3. So keeping that head steady, starting to look all the way towards 3, all the way towards 9. So really stretching towards the edge of the vision here. Looking towards 3, looking towards 9, 3, 9, 3, and 9. Once more looking towards 3, and then coming back to center, close those eyes, take a nice deep breath in and out. Relax the shoulders and the jaw, if you're noticing those tighten up as we focus on the eyes, and then opening those eyes. Now we're going to do diagonal movements. So let's start by looking up towards 2 o'clock and then all the way down towards 7. Looking up towards 2, down towards 7, up to 2, down to 7, up to 2, down to 7, once more looking up to 2, looking back at the horizon, close those eyes, take a deep breath in and out. And now for the opposite diagonal, so opening those eyes, looking up to 11, and then down to 5, looking up to 11, down to 5, up to 11, down to 5, up to 11, down to 5, and once more up to 11, looking back at the horizon, take a nice deep breath in and out. And now opening those eyes, we're going to end with circular movements. So going around the whole outer edge of the clock face. So keeping that head steady, looking up to 12, and starting to circle in one direction, trying to slowly take your gaze all the way, catching every number on the outer edge of the clock face. Taking your time, and once you get back up to 12, doing one more circle in this direction. Slow and steady, keeping that head still. And once you get up to 12 the second time, reversing the direction, going the opposite way. Trying to slowly move through every number on the outer edge of this clock face, trying to reach the outer edge of the periphery of the vision. And once you get back to 12, doing one more circle in this direction. Slow and steady, there's all the time in the world here. And then once you get back to 12, after that second circle, let the eyes come closed. Take a nice deep breath in and out, and then start to rub those hands together. So we're going to generate some heat here with our hands that we're then going to use and place over our eyes. So rub, rub, rub those hands till you feel like there's enough heat generated. And then take those hands over the eyes. So fingertips up towards the hairline. And think about connecting the bones of the palm with the bones around the eyes so that the eyes are enclosed in darkness. Just letting this heat and darkness soothe and relax the eyes, relaxing the eye muscles, continuing to relax the jaw and the shoulders if they tightened up again. Just taking nice deep breaths in and out here. And whenever you feel that heat subsiding, keep the eyes closed, take those fingertips to the inner part of the eye and then gently massage outwards towards the temple with the fingertips. So moving from inner eye to temple a few times, massaging the eyelids very gently. And then keeping those eyes closed, returning the hands back to the lap. Taking 3 more deep breaths here, just noticing how the eyes are feeling at this point. And then whenever you're ready, moving on with your day. Namaste.